In 1943, inside St. Joseph's Industrial School in Ireland, there was a room the children called the Quiet Room. It wasn't on any official map. It had no number on the door. And if you asked the staff about it, they said it didn't exist. The school was run under state authority and religious supervision. Hundreds of children lived there, orphans, children of unmarried mothers, kids taken from families deemed unfit. Discipline was strict. Silence was survival. But the Quiet Room was different. Children were sent there for things like wetting the bed, talking back, crying at night, being slow. The door was solid wood, no handle on the inside, no window. At first, children were left there for hours, then overnight, then longer. Former residents later testified that some children were placed inside and simply not brought back out. Food was inconsistent, water sometimes forgotten. If a child screamed, staff waited until the screaming stopped. One survivor recalled counting the screams of another boy in the room next to his dormitory. They went on all night. The next night there was nothing. The boy's bed was empty the following morning. No explanation was given. Children learned quickly not to ask. Official death records from the school list several children as having died from natural causes or sudden illness. Ages ranged from 6 to 12. But here's the part that chills historians. In the 1970s, during renovations, workers broke through a sealed interior wall near the old punishment wing. Behind it was a small room. Inside were children's shoes, a broken cup, scratch marks on the inside of the door, and human remains, later identified as belonging to a child, estimated age 8 or 9. The discovery was quietly reported. The room was sealed again. No criminal investigation followed. No staff were charged. The official explanation was that the death had been historical, and records were unavailable. Former pupils weren't told. Many only learned decades later. When survivor testimonies finally began surfacing during public inquiries, one man, now elderly, said this during his testimony. The worst thing wasn't the beatings. It was knowing that if you disappeared, no one would come looking. The building has since been demolished. The ground it stood on is quiet now. Grass, a car parked nearby. Nothing to mark the room. Nothing to mark the child. Just paperwork that insists everything was handled appropriately.